Hey everybody, I'm Stork from Stork Plays Games, and I'm excited to do an unboxing video for you today on Pandasaurus's new game, Brew. I've been waiting for this one for a while. To be honest, when I first saw it, I just saw the title was Brew. I figured it was about brewing beer or something of that nature, and really didn't pay too much attention to it. Fast forward as I saw some more stuff on it, saw some art on it, saw some components on it, I was like, this actually looks pretty interesting. And then come to find out that the theme has absolutely nothing to do with brewing beer. It's about brewing potions in a forest or something with all these animals. It's a really, really cool, really cool looking game, and I really like the worker placement as dice and the board flips, which we'll kind of go over a little bit. I don't know all the ins and outs of the game yet, but I was excited to rush out and get my hands on this one. I know it's been delayed a few times because of some shipping problems with the whole world shipping problems, but it is here now, and I'm excited to play this one. So we're going to do this unboxing video, and I'm going to do my best. I'm personally recovering from hip reconstruction, so I'm gonna have to make this video short as I can't sit here too terribly long, but we'll do our best. I'm excited to get this one. I want to play it this weekend. So it says it is 2 to 4 players, 45 to 90 minutes. Again, from Pandasaurus. Love my friends over at Pandasaurus. They make some really good games. You know, my favorite is Dinosaur Island. It's funny that I'm so excited about Brew on the heels of Dinosaur World coming out. So Dinosaur World will be here very, very soon. I'm excited for that one. Flip this overhead. We are going to rip open Brew and see what this one is about, which is designed by, it says Stevo Torres. Is that Stevo? I would assume it's Stevo. I think he designed something else. Put that in the comments. That's my question today. What's the other game that he designed? Because I've heard that he's a very good up-and-coming designer. He's designed some other really good stuff. So take a look. Also, before we get into it, I do have this Companion Creatures pack, which we're going to take a look at too. If you pre-ordered the game, you get this cool little Companion Creatures pack. So Brew book. It's actually pretty hefty. I wonder if this is one language or... Looks like a nicely laid out rule book. I haven't found that how-to video that I love yet. There's some decent ones. There's some okay ones out there, I guess. We'll see. We'll see after I play it if those videos are good or not. Normally, if there's already a good how-to video, I put it up at the end so you guys can just watch that one. So this one's got, you can see summer, spring, winter, and fall. So there's all these different creatures of different seasons. 19 pages. So yeah, this is all English, 19 pages. That's a pretty big rule book. So toss that to the side. Pandasaurus Games. Want to learn more? Of course you do. Follow them online. I would follow them online. They have some really, really good games. Oh man, Umbravia. I know this is about Brew, but that one I wanted to get and I just haven't seen out yet to get my hands on. So I don't know anything about Loop. Sorry, I've been cooped up after surgery and I'm just dying to get my hands on any kind of game stuff. Dinosaur World, this is the one I was talking about, and then the Roar and Right, yeah. So these two are a big release. It's on the way for Kickstarter people. And then there's my old tried and true Dinosaur Island, the original. My wife really likes Tammany Hall. It's not my cup of tea, but she loves it. A lot of people like the Mind game. Illusion. I think Illusion is so fun. I want to get that one too. Illusion is a great game. I play that all the time, especially with non-gamers and stuff. I just grab it out and people love that game. So that's a nice hefty catalog they put in there. Support. That's cool. Alright, so let's look into the good stuff. We got our punch boards here. Some what looks to be a fire token, some sort of plant token, some numbers. That looks to be a potion. Let's see if I can find a components list. So maybe I'll know what these are called. You know, I don't see a components list in here. Interesting. A lot of games have a list of your components, but I don't see them here. Oh well, life goes on. So there's that. I know these are, I think these are resources. These are your playable characters. So, Lolo, and is that an L? Are these all L's? They look like Mila. I don't know. Maybe it's Maya. These are double-sided. Pretty standard thickness. Good punch to it. Comes out easily. Lyric. Definitely says Lyric. And Ren. All these characters have special abilities on them. So the game is different depending on who you play with. I've heard really good things online about these characters and that their abilities are really powerful. One of the coolest things about this game is our playboard here. So some more resources, I think. Our playboard is double-sided. You have a night side and you have a day side. So as you play, you flip it back and forth. And the sides have different places you can go and different resources or actions on them as well. So that's very cool. Very cool. Oh, I like this insert already from the top. These dice really attracted me to the game to look at first, honestly. The dice are very cool, so we'll come back to those guys. I don't know what goes in there, but we've got our cards here. So our little animal creature cards. So I don't know if I'm going to use the right words, but you sort of tame them or something to get these creatures, these forest creatures, to help you. And that is a really cool concept, I thought, too. So, like this creature here, when you gather from a forest, gather +1 of the ingredients shown. So you get these throughout the game, and then they're worth points, but also you can send them to a forest or a mythical forest or something to stop using them, and then they become worth a different amount of points. So it seems like such a cool concept of a game, and there's lots of different ways to, you know, get points and things. So these were orange. Was that fall, summer? Fall. Fall creatures. These are purple. I don't know what they are. Probably narrow it down. Spring. These yellow seem to be summer creatures. Probably wrong. The art on these creatures is really cool too. Really neat. They're a little different. Let me look. I'll say this one here kind of looks like that one. Yeah, see? Maybe it's the same creature in a different season. I was trying to see if that's, because there's the owl looking bird. This one, yeah, the owl's there. Huh. So there's similar animals, but not every season. That one's only out in 3 seasons. See, it looks different during that season. That's cool. So it looks like these animals are out during different seasons and look different. There's that one back again. Or maybe I'm totally wrong, because there's the same season. And a similar animal. Which looks similar to that one. I don't know. I don't know, but it's cool. Oh, maybe these go in like this during the when you're playing for the 4 seasons. Again, something we'll figure out soon. So here's our potion cards. So these potions, you can kind of think of this similar to Potion Explosion, like you brew them and then you can drink them when you want to use them. They appear to be worth victory points as well. And they let you sort of like dice manipulation or reuse dice or things like that. That's kind of what these potions do, from what I have read and seen online. So these are your forests. Oh, there's quite a few here. That's cool. Let's see if I can get this open. Open. Got it. Just the little victories, right? So I'm excited that there are several of these because online, oh, these have different scoring things too. I always saw the same setup. Obviously, it's like a learn to play or a quick overview video. But it looks like there's several different forests. These are dual, 2 seasons. And these are places you go, you can set your dice to do different things, actions, resources. But there's a lot of these, that's great. So I was worried there wouldn't be very many and you'd kind of get repetitive. But there's a lot of these. Okay, and the so 4 players, you got your 4 player aids. So round sequence says roll all the dice pools, and I'll show you that in a second. Players take your turn, end of round, and set up next round. And it tells you your elemental powers. So those are cool. So the dice, let's look at these. So this is a worker placement game, but it also has an area control aspect to it. So these dice here, dropped one, are, everybody gets 2 of these. So 2 for each player. If we're playing 4, it'd be like that. But these are essentially neutral dice. You can use them, but for your area control, they wouldn't, like if I place that there, that doesn't count for me. That counts for no one. Or a mythical ghost player. Because if, and I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, but every player has a color and then their dice. So this is the yellow, so this is their dice. They get these 2, and that's your dice pool right there. So each color has their own custom dice, which is very neat. These dice have a great texture to them. They have a good feel to them. But like I was saying, so if I place that there, and then they were to place that there, I was to place that there, and they were to place one there. So now I place that one and they place that one. This is actually controlled by this neutral party, so nobody gets it because of these. Had I placed that one, then I would control it. If it was like that, I wouldn't get control of it because nobody has control there. So it is important to keep that in mind. Although these are your dice, technically they're not your dice for the area control portion. It looks like we've got two, 2, and 2 on this one. the same on this one, but I'm trying to see if these are the same symbols. Yep, they are. So they're exactly the same. All these dice are the same. They're just different colors. These dice, however, got red. Looks like wind, water, and fire to me. Yeah. Which is different than these dice. So that's all of that stuff. Let's take a look at the companions here. So this is our brew companion creatures. Like I said, if you pre-ordered the game, this comes with it. It's not inside the box, it's an add-on. So these creatures are very cool. They are foil looking cards. They're shiny. So we'll just go through these one at a time. Try not to put my fingers in the way. I saw some of my other videos on showing stuff, my fingers were in the way. Good old pickles. And then companion creatures, it's a little rule card. Tells you about the companion creatures. And that is everything in there, because yeah, these don't have the points on the back like the others did. So I thought somebody online on the Pandasaurus page, I thought it said this was an expansion. So I don't think it's just promos that you add into your current creatures. I think this does something different. So that's it, guys. That's everything inside the box for Brew from Pandasaurus. I'm excited to play this one. I'm going to probably learn the rules later today and have it on the table this weekend and play. Looks really fun so far. So keep your eye out for more Pandasaurus stuff. Like I said, Dinosaur World is coming. That's going to be a long video because there's so many cool. The Dino Meeples are amazing. Just can't wait for that one. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I will see you next time. Come play a game with me. Bye-bye.